Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. So, last week's event was the Lesser of Two Evils. It was only a 500,000 event, so our team was able to finish it. I will be going through some of the goodies from it, but it looks like the big thing that came out of it was that I got another Prime Core, and I bought a Starsaber bundle. I was missing him, so I was like, I might as well. But let's get started with some of the smaller things. We'll do the bundle, and you know what? I really want to see what that Prime Core is. So we'll start off with the excitement right there. Where'd the Prime Core go? Prime Core. There we go. Instead of doing it at the end, let me do that now. All right, here we go. Quintus. This is good. You can see right by the sign in the front, and you can see by the description, it's about a Sharktacon coming out. All right, so this is good. Typically, I would put this one toward the back of the base. So I have a laser behind my HQ. So I'm probably gonna put. Really, it increases the range, huh? Now, the reason I have that laser there is to cover if somebody goes all the way to the back just to mine, or, if it's kind of also the last line of defense. I am not entirely sure which one to put it on. Maybe I should put it on one of the missile launchers. It'll make the missile launcher back to 100% damage, right? Good question, good question. I will figure out which one to put it on, but as I was mentioning, typically you want it where it's going to produce the most amount of Sharktacons, which means it would be on a defense that's least likely to get attacked. So that's my 2 cents, and I have to think about it. Now, going back to the bundles, let's go ahead and open up some of these things and move things down. Now, let's start with some crystals. There we go. Do them 10 at a time, nice and easy. Oh, I got somebody new. Oh, it's the Autobots. I am going to... Okay, I don't know if you guys saw a previous video. I was going through the crystals, and I got a Cybertronian Starscream from a free crystal. Even though I paid for a bundle. So that one kind of drove me a little angry. But that's a separate issue I had. I got over it, even though I'm still talking about it. But let's go through these other crystals. Did we get some? Okay, we didn't get any combat bot chips from the events. What we saw on the front were just free ones. So I'm not entirely sure I'm going to open them yet, but I will be getting rid of these other chips and crates. Not too bad. I think I should do the 6. Let me get rid of the 6. Give me an opportunity to get rid of some of the ones up front too. A small part of me is hoping that they stop giving me Crinzeeks right now. Also, part of the Lesser of Two Evil events was the new Acid Crimzeeks. They said they're not going to release Crimzeeks in crystals and dispatch crates until a little bit later. A lot of it is to kind of feel special that you only got so many of them. But I am sitting on a lot of Crimzeek crates from a previous event. I forgot the name of the event off the top of my head, but I might as well open them all when they release the new Acid Crimzeek. Now get rid of these 4 also. See if these are any good. Okay. So that was a part of the Starsaber bundle. Now with 40 crystals to go through. Let's see. I'm fairly sure I'm going to get them. The 4-star version. I think I only have the 2-star, so I should be lucky. And one last one there. So in the middle of the video, I'm also getting some other things that are worthwhile for watching. I'm going to hold off on the 3-star for now. Let's see here. Let's get rid of the dispatch crates before moving to the Starsaber bundle. Now I'm going to stop around the 20 mark for the dispatch crates. See how many premium crystals I have. And then preferably I'm going to, open them up 10 at a time. Okay, we'll stop right there. I think I overshot it a little bit. Let's see. How many do I got? 41. Okay, not too bad. I didn't hit it right. And it looks like I got a free one that I wasn't paying attention to. So, also with the event, it was a Prime Shard event. So now I have indicators saying, hey, open up some Prime Shards, which I will get to right here. But it's more important to bank up for the Prime cores itself. I'm trying to get the defense cores before I go for the cores for the Transformers. All right, and let me just get the Autobot one too before I forget that. There we go. There we go. The free ones, they're at the end of the pile, at the end of the line. I don't think I'm going to go for it right now. But while I was down there, let me just open up these single ones. Okay, that's good. It was a G medal at least. Excuse me, a G1. I don't need Swindle. Now, what's this one? These are regular cores. Okay, I mean, we'll open them. Because they're generic cores, I'm not going to really get anything special, or I didn't even get a G medal out of that. I was kind of expecting at least one G medal. Not that big of a deal. All these things get melted down anyway. I prefer getting the slow instead of the thunderstorm. High frequency. I have one maxed out. The more bots that come out and have the ability to stun or hack, high frequency is it's worth the weight in gold. You just don't see it that often, though. That's the only thing. All right, let's go with the Starsaber bundle. And here we go. Got the 3-star already. All right. No surprise there. If I don't have the 2-star, I'm sure I'm going to get the 2-star from the rest of this. Now let's skip because we don't need to see the duplicates. And here we go. Is that the 4? Oh, all right. At least I got somebody new. Dinobot. But I seldom play with the alt faction here. I already have a few guys in the dispatch missions. It would have been nice to put these 2 new guys in there, but dispatch missions are already out. All right. And here's the what? Oh, the 4-star. All right. I guess I already have the 2-star. All right. Let's do a quick screenshot. Post that onto the Facebook groups later. There we go. Oh, somebody else. Rodimus Prime. Is that where his arms went? I had the Hot Rod toy. I didn't have the Rodimus Prime toy, so I don't. I would assume that it's just a bigger version of Rodimus is just a bigger version of Hot Rod, and he just connects to a trailer. At least that's what I thought. I'm not sure. I didn't have the toy. What do we got here? Was that Broadside? Now he's a aircraft carrier. He should be huge. He looks pretty big here though. On my other account, I have his 4-star. He's, I just launches little drones, I guess you want to call them, and then he's a walker. So I just have, what type of core do I have on? I just have an attack core on him. If somebody has a suggestion for a better core, feel free to let me know. All right. So what this means to me is that I do have his 2-star somewhere. I'll double check it at the end. And I'm happy with the 4-star dupe because I got some 5-star crystals. All right, good right there. All right. What? And now this one is from the VIP. And I'm not sure if you guys heard, they are ending the VIP program. So now it's going to scale with how much you purchase. There was a huge backlash from the initial way they told people that the new program is going to work. So they're not even calling it a new VIP program. They're just kind of just retiring the VIP program and moving on with a new program that's hinging on how much you're spending. Unfortunately, it is what it is type of thing. It's not our service. It's not our product. They can do whatever they want, and that's exactly what's happening. And the new way it works is, initially they had some crazy things. There was like 4 different tiers. The first tier was as little as getting the monthly Cyber Pass. And the highest tier, wow, that was nuts. It was like if you spent thousands of dollars, you would be in that highest tier where you get the most amount of bonuses. So it was very interesting the way that the community started yelling about it, right? Because it felt like you were forced into spending more money for different, just more money in general so you can fit into a tier and get the bonuses. And of course it didn't feel right because nobody wants to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars into like a single game that has, especially with like, and this is my gripe, right? With random chances, Say if I was going to spend thousands of dollars, I'd want a guarantee of what I get. But what they ended up saying was like, it's not that they did this to specifically get people to spend more money. What they were saying was that they looked at the data and said, hey, we have top tier people who spend that much, so let's reward them accordingly. And that kind of blew my mind. I was like, you mean you have people that spend thousands a month? That's just nuts. I don't believe that. But for half a second, when you look at, say, the top 10 teams in this game, and there are thousands of teams, it might actually be true. Like, they have to spend money to get those endurance events every single time, spend money to, keep their collections higher than other people's. Who knows? But I believe it. I think it was a little harsh, but I do believe it. Then, after I think like a week of that announcement and them playing, Put Out the Fire, they're like, all right, you know what? There's 2 tiers. Those who spend like under $10 and people who spend over $10, I believe. I'm sure they're going to go through that again. Because just like I said, I mean, the people, if they made this to properly reward people, the people that spend lots of money should be getting more rewards. You know, it's not really fair to say, hey, this person who spent $11 should get the same level of rewards as a person who spent, $500, say, or even we'll go with their example. Somebody spent, $2,500. It doesn't seem fair. But the next part of it is, it was like beforehand you became a VIP if you spend 500. That was very easy to get behind. Spend $500, you get a VIP, and then you are a part of the system to get rewards. And that one made a little bit more sense to me. This one now, a little different. Not sure exactly where to stand with it. I might as well get rid of these ones down here. I won't be obviously getting anything new from whatever's down here. I'm just opening them up so just to get them out of the way. What do we got? Nah, just a gold. Nothing special there. All right, let's open up these 3 stars. I'm fairly sure I have every 3-star Decepticon. If I had a choice on buying a bundle, it would probably have been, for this account, since it's a Decepticon main, probably would have been to get Alpha Trion, because I wouldn't have his 2, 3, and definitely not his 4 on this one. Oopsie, what was that? That was a core, I think. Yeah, accidentally clicked on that one. I want to keep this video under 20 minutes, so I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to open up some of the extra ones. I'm definitely not opening up the canisters. That's the Crimzeeks, and whenever they announce that the acid Crimzeeks are in the regular canisters, I'll open them up. Might as well, even out the spread, not be so lopsided and not have any Crimzeeks. And I'll be honest, I don't really even use the Crimzeeks. I should be. Only for fun, not that it's going to really turn the tides of war from where I stand. Okay, there we go. That's good. At least another G medal is always good. I guess both of them were G medals. I can probably use this. I'm not entirely sure on what, but I probably could. And converted to a 4. Yep, no surprise. Or I mean, converted the 4 into a 5-star shards. All right, also good there. And 2 more crystals. I'm not particularly surprised that all these guys are going to be duplicates. Yeah. This stems from like one of the first times I bought a bundle. I bought a Mirage bundle, so I was able to get Optimus Maximus. And after opening up all those crystals, I don't remember what it was back then, but after opening up all those crystals, I didn't get Mirage. But it went to it carried over to duplicates. So I opened a 3-star crystal and I got Mirage outside of the bundle. So so no 2 stars. So I got all the 2 and 3 stars, so I'm good there. And what ended up happening was that accumulated 3-star crystal turned into Mirage, which completely made me feel like, hey, the system doesn't feel right, but this is the way it is, so let me not put my expectations high anymore. And I think that's a lot of people that play a lot of these gacha games. I'm not going to go with the Dust Up bundle. But let me leave the video right there for you. Like I said, I want to keep it under 20 minutes. So if you like the video, feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see some additional content from me, go ahead and subscribe. And if you have some constructive criticism, go ahead and leave it below. Have a good one, guys.